Hey, what's up YouTube? As you can see here, I'm checking out this Nexus 6 glass only screen repair because look what just happened to me. I'm having a great Sunday over here. You see this? Can you see that? It is messed up. Can you guys see that? Can you see it better now with the screen off? It's got a nice little spider web of cracks going on. Let's make sure you can't see a bunch of stuff here. Not too shabby, huh? Anyways, so check this out. I gotta take off this whole case, right? And then you gotta take off all the stuff, right? You gotta take off the backing, the speakers, the battery. You gotta take off the logic board. There's a little piece of metal, and even to get off the backboard, you gotta heat it up first because it's glued on. And then this dude, there's a bezel that goes around the side. Okay, that's just too fast. So you gotta take off the bezel, which is this is the screen here, but the bezel, I think I put it in my cart. Oh no, I didn't. The bezel goes around the outside. So there he is. He's clipping it off right now. There's like a little bezel, and that's like where the buttons go through, as well as the speaker connects to it. And so the actual glass itself is super cheap. I can probably get the glass and the glue and all the parts for around $20 or $30. But look at this. Not only that, so once you get this all off, you have to check this out. So you have to between the Gorilla Glass or whatever glass this is, and there's a little what they call the display board. The display board is, you know, the actual that's creating the LCD or whatever. He has this really thin piece of wire that goes between the screen and the board there, and he has to go a little bit. But check this out. Even when you get the glass off, right, which looks like a messy process, you have a really high chance of breaking this, which you know, there you go. You got to start all over. And then now he like goes through this process like 30 minutes trying to get this glass off. And he uses some chemicals, and he has to get the glue, so he has to heat it as well. And he finally gets it off after scraping it with a razor blade. And because you can buy the board already connected to the glass, but it's $160. I can buy a brand new Nexus 6 or not brand new, but refurbished in excellent condition for $200. So the only way to make this like feasible money-wise is to do it yourself. You know, $40 worth of parts, and then like 2-3 hours of your time. But the likelihood that you're going to crack this under display is like 80% of people that try crack it. The other thing is you pay somebody else to do it, and now you got to pay, you know, probably $100 in labor at least. So now, you know, compared to buying a new phone, I'm saving maybe $50. And the guy working so he does this glue. You got to glue on the new display, and you got to get rid of all the air bubbles when you glue it on. Then you have to put on the new bezel. I mean, this process is just nutty. So my question for you, YouTube, is what would you do? Would you try it yourself? Would you hire somebody else to do it? The money on it would be something around $150 for the fixing, and then about $200 for a new phone. Let me know what you think. The thing though is, if you buy a new phone, you can sell the old one. Like, this is still sellable. I can sell this on probably for $100, I imagine. It still works just fine. It's just got a huge crack in it. So let me know what you think in the comments below.